Well, we welcome representatives of two founding partners of the FFA now, Thierry Dereskay from the European Landowners Organisation, the ELO, and Xavier Le Prince, who's from Syngenta. Welcome to you both as founding partners of our 12th Forum for the Future of Agriculture. We've just heard Michel Barnier give a special address and talk about the ecological debt that we owe to the next generation. This is an important theme today. Xavier, if I can come to you first.
I'd like to say that we started some years ago, and we were both at the first forum. And also already the question, by the way, how can we transmit to the next generation what we know, and so that they can invent their values. So it's very much about education. It's also very much about making sure we can innovate and bring innovation so that people can use that properly. And of course in our farming activities, make sure that people can live where they farm. And then bring also infrastructure and everything we need, in fact, to make people happy to live in the countryside, which could be sometimes an issue.
Thierry, you're a farmer as well, and I know the next generation is always on your mind. You know, the fact that young people, how do we encourage them in? Because they need to be business entrepreneurs. They need to have a sense of what artificial intelligence can bring. So there's all sorts that needs to come back into farming for the future to be sustainable.
I think that the next generation is well prepared to take over. They know much about precision farming, new technologies. The real problem is the legal framework, because we have tools, but we are not allowed to use many of those tools, or it's a bit incoherent. What Michel Barnier said in his special address is quite relevant. He said, well, the farming community has a challenge, has to adapt, go to new procedure and new opportunities, but it should not be a charge of the next generation. It should be a global contribution coming from the society as a whole, because otherwise we cannot charge the industry, we cannot charge farming sector only for its improvement and adaptation to the climate change.
As founding partners, as you say, you've been to many of these conferences together, you know each other well. You know, what do you hope to hear from the forum here today?
I think what we have done so far is build, let's say, a place where people can really exchange and meet each other to speak about the future of agriculture. And we came to a conclusion that also we cannot do it alone. And we are two partners, and then we have also expanded the partnership to a number of players, as it has been mentioned today. For example, WWF, and then we have TFF, and then we have Mondelez coming. So Cargill, so a number of people who can really, network controversy as well, who can really contribute to the debate. And we need more brains and more people to come to think with us about what we can do for agriculture.
So as you say, we have Thought for Food and Cargill and others, so more brains coming to speak and to listen at the forum. It's got a great reputation now, Thierry, hasn't it?
Yes, but you see, by inviting the whole sector or representative, becoming partner from the global food and agricultural sector and environmental sector, we are making this forum more global, and this is our ambition. And as you know, this forum is also traveling, and we have a regional forum. We are also invited to organize it on other continents. This is something we are discussing for long. We could not do that only Syngenta and Yellow together. We like to be better sharpened and to do it with a stronger structure. And this is also the challenge, so important. This is what we are looking for, and that's what we want to achieve.
Urgency and action seems to be the theme, so final comment from each of you on that. And certainly when we think about the next generation, we only have to look around at some of the student strikes, for example, to see that really action is there and that we are in that climate change race. Is it a race that we can win, Thierry?
It's very clear that the young generation, being massively present today, is giving a testimony of its interest. And when we are looking to the young generation, raising from the business we are representing, they are all speaking about safe food, climate change, and a sustainable business on the long term. They are proud of their business, but they have to make their own way. So we are paving the way for them, and we are very proud to do so together.
So you've seen the history of it as well, and to see that new generation come through and those new themes and sustainability extending to consumption and waste and those issues as well, right the way through from farm to fork, from field to boardroom. Xavier, final comment?
Yes, very true. And then for that, I mean, we really want to accelerate innovation, to bridge the time from today technology to tomorrow technology, and also to what society wants and what farmers need to produce for the future. In agriculture, we have a cycle of one season per year. So we could have 2 seasons if you go to South Africa and do a double season to know about innovation. But the point is always a race to get new technologies available to farmers so that they can produce the food that society wants.
Thank you to founding partners from the ELO and from Syngenta today, and enjoy our 12th forum. Thank you.
Thank you.